Good morning. I'm gonna say you right there. While I attempt, I'm like trying to set you on top of my coffee maker is what it's happening. I'm gonna put some bananas behind you. That worked. Banana tripod. Although you're on top of my coffee maker and my goal was to make coffee. But real quick, good morning. I stayed up way too late last night. I've been staying up till like 1 a.m. every night. Since everything's happening in one place, I feel like time's sort of lost its meaning a little bit and it's hard for me to go to sleep at a regular time. I think it's also just hard for me to ground and settle myself a little bit at night. But not only that, like I did go for a run, a self-isolated run yesterday, which was nice. There was hardly anybody out there, which was really good. Sorry, bananas, I'm gonna walk over here. I didn't do anything productive last night. Did I do the dishes? No, I did not do the dishes. And it's like a night I didn't have Ezzy. Like this is when I should be doing stuff. Like this is the time, girl. This is me talking to myself. This is the time to be productive and do dishes, specifically when Ezzy's not here. But I didn't. I stayed up too late. I didn't do dishes. I probably scrolled TikTok for like a good chunk of the too many hours that I stayed up late. I did do some reading. I did finish Unorthodox, but really it's just been very hard for me to concentrate. It's a very nice day out though. I'm gonna turn this way so that you can see. I don't know if you can see out there. This beautiful courtyard, Sunnyside Queens. Sunnyside being its sunny self. Anyway, I get Ezzy back today, hurrah! So I'm super, super psyched about that. And it's time for me to start work. I need that coffee, the cover coffee, man. And I've gotta figure out breakfast. I'm so bored of eating things I have. But the upside is, I got a super exciting package yesterday. I got this company that's like eco-friendly cleaning products. This one's Boulder Clean and Boulder Clean dish soap, and I got all-purpose spray too. This is what's come down to, folks. Exciting deliveries are things like cleaning products. Boy, oh boy. Anyway, talk to you in a little bit. Ooh, sexy Band-Aid. Oh, but the question of the day, that is the question I ask almost every day because the laundry's piling up, is will the laundromat be open? It's a total crapshoot. I have yet to figure out their new hours. Yesterday, I did the same thing I did a couple days ago where I went down with my giant load of laundry only to be confronted with a shutter. So now, maybe I'll run down with that laundry and check, but then that's like twice me touching doorknobs and going outside. But if I bring my hand sanitizer, I should be, this is what's going through my head. This is what goes through my head. Like, who have I been? If I met myself before all this, I'd be like, oh my God, seriously, girl. But everything makes me paranoid. I'm just texting now with friends. We're talking about it. It's like everything just makes you paranoid, and it's allergy season. And my friend was talking about how she gets allergies, and she's like, every day, is it coronavirus? Is it allergies? I mean, it's a very paranoid time. I just did a body scan meditation with our partners, our brand partners, Stop, Breathe, and Think, which is a meditation app. And they were hosting a meditation for my company on WebEx. And it was really helpful. I should meditate more. Although like I kept focusing on like the bird songs outside, and just it's like such a crazy beautiful day out there. See it again, like people who have backyards must be like, well, how can you even just like look at a wall all day? But if you angle yourself right, you can see blue sky. I can see blue sky, but I can hear the birds, and that's what's most important. I don't know, I was like hearing the birds, and then I started like having this like craving, I guess. It's just like all I want to do is like be somewhere in nature, like walking down a path or something like that. I guess I can do that now, but I don't know, I had this like sort of like memory or something from maybe when I was little, California or something. Just like, I don't know, I'm being really stupid right now. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't really know what it is. I guess it's like, it's grief or something, or like, or like mourning something. But I can't really put my finger on what exactly I'm mourning. The ability to be other places, I guess. But again, like I have it so much better than so many people right now. And I know I'm lucky. and it's a sunny day, and that's great. And I was just looking at the light in my living room, and even though I have a brick wall outside, I still get really nice light in here, and I feel really lucky that way, because like not all New York apartments or not all apartments get good light. So I'm trying to be like grateful for what I have. Anywho, I know I'm not being stupid for crying. It's just weird to cry, feel like you're just like crying over nothing. That's how I feel. Love you all. Thanks for being here on my journey, on our journey. It's not my journey, it's everybody's journey collectively, which is helpful to remember. And if you are in a place where you have a pretty backyard, where you have like lush palms and pretty tropical flowers, go out there and stand and smell the tropical flowers and then tell me about it. Because I really want to be in like Hawaii or like Mexico or like California. I'm just thinking of all these places that are like the polar opposite of where I am right now. And it's a craving feeling. It's like a craving. Anyway, go be in those places if you live in those places and tell me about it. And then I'll pretend that I can smell the tropical flowers. I just saw a tweet that from Neil Webb that really sort of hit home and bears repeating, where he says, you are not working from home, you are at your home during a crisis trying to work. He says, I've heard this twice today. I think it's an important distinction worth emphasizing. And Anita Clark replied to him and said, yes, it's not homeschooling, it's just trying to get through a crisis. And I think that's really important. I've talked about this before, this like need to feel productive and this need to feel like you're like doing the best job as a parent and doing the best job at your work, when really we're living through just like an unprecedented crisis here. This is just us trying to survive as human beings right now. And if it means that you're not doing tip-top shape, doing your job, don't beat yourself up about it. I'm trying not to do that to myself. And then also, if you feel like you're doing things as a parent you wouldn't normally do, as long as you love your kids, you give them hugs and you show them you love them and be kind to yourself and be kind to them, then you're just doing the best job that you can do right now. And as Americans, I think we just put so much pressure on ourselves all the time to be productive and to do the best job at everything that we do. And if we fail or feel like we're failing, it's our fault, not the context, not society, it's us. We always blame ourselves, when I think other countries and societies are better about seeing it as a collective trauma issue that we're all going through and can give ourselves a little bit of a break. It's easier said than done though. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I still feel like I have just as much deadlines and everything else as I always do. And especially being a parent through all this, you know, although I'd get moments like this where I don't have Ezzy, although she's coming soon, you know, it still feels like an impossible task. And I've said that a million times, and I think it's just worth reminding ourselves. And I guess every morning we get up, we just have to prioritize our health, prioritize the love we have for our families, prioritize the love we have for ourselves, and, you know, do the best job you can do. But you can only do that. You can only do that. And when it's a matter of survival, that's what we have to do, is focus on survival and loving your neighbors. I got a text from Notify New York City just about checking on your neighbors and things, and it made me think I should do a better job of making sure my neighbors are doing okay. And although we know the downstairs neighbors from yesterday's video knocking on the floor seem to be doing just fine. But empathy. Or was that the day before's video? It was the day before. I've lost all track of time. Anyway, so those are my thoughts. So I just realized that I was running out of time if I'm gonna do my laundry before Ezzy comes home. And it's really hard to do my laundry when she's here. So we just ran down, put it in. It's so quiet. There's like nobody out there, and nobody at the laundromat, which I guess is a good thing. Not good for the laundromat though, I love them. They're so nice there, but good for social distancing. It's going back in my apartment building, trying not to touch things. And I have a meeting in like less than 15 minutes. So I'm gonna have to video into the meeting, then put my AirPods in and listen to the meeting as I finish my laundry, and then go back. It's a lot of sort of juggling. It's so funny. I would never have thought, I don't know. I would have thought like a whole lot of time working from home would have been, in another life, relaxing, and somehow I think it's just that like that mental to-do list. Like I used to be able to switch between having that mental to-do list at work and then that mental to-do list at home, and I really kept them separate before, but now it's just one big hodgepodge. Okay, as I juggle this next meeting and laundry and waiting for Ezzy to come home, yay! Human contact, Ezzy contact. gonna sign off and say cheerio for today. I hope you're all staying strong. I would love to hear some of your feedback and stories in the comments. Thinking of you all. Sometimes it's weird just being here in this apartment by myself. Like, are you all still out there? I think so. I don't know. I know all these things are happening in my city because I read about them, but all I see is that brick wall out the window. It's a little bit of a mind trick. Anyway, all right, ciao, va bene. Take care, thinking of you. A domani, a demain, mañana.